We are back at it again. Good to see my friend is Hayes Soundwaves, what they call me. Let's get straight into it. I decided to do something fun, something possibly controversial. I don't know. I'm going to rank my top 10 Michael Jackson performances. With that being said, let's go. Yeah, at number 10, we have Jam from the Dangerous Tour, which is the intro to the Dangerous Tour, and probably is my favorite intro of all his tours. From History, from that to Victory, this is probably my favorite intro because he pops up, he does the stand still, and then just the performance, just the intricate performance with the glasses and all that, like everything about the performance from the Jam on the Dangerous Tour, like that's just that's a perfect way to start a tour, perfect way to start a concert. Like, yeah, the Jam, like, it's high energy, you can't help but move. It's just everything, bro. Yeah. So number 10, I got Jam from the Dangerous Tour, 1993. Yeah, so number 9, we have Smooth Criminal from the History Tour. Just first of all, Michael with the gold pants, but with the gold pants bottoms, but with the Smooth Criminal top with the hat. It's just funny to me. But yeah, I think this is his best performance of Smooth Criminal live. Is the hit from the History Tour, 1997. You got the Smooth Criminal lean, but also just the overall performance of it. Like he is not showing. I think by this particular point he was like 30. He's 39, about to be 40. He's not showing it. But yeah, I did think overall his best performance of Smooth Criminal is from the History Tour, again, 1997. I believe this is Munich. That's how you say the country. And yeah, just come on, it's Smooth Criminal. Like, what are we talking about? Like, still to this day, people are still trying to figure out how he does a Smooth Criminal lean. But it's everything, the choreography, all of it, man. Like, and then the end of it, when he does the spin, the Smooth Criminal, and they do the little, like, gun, like the ammo joint. Like, yo, come on, son. Like, what are we talking about? Number 8, I have to go with Michael Jackson's Super Bowl performance. I mean, this is the biggest stage you're ever going to be on. The most viewers you're ever going to have for a performance is the Super Bowl halftime show. And the fact that even though he technically was not the first to do it, but he was okay, this is now a thing. This is now the Super Bowl halftime performance is something you have to watch. And he spearheaded that. Again, shout out to In Living Color. Shout out to Keenan Ivory Wayans and the Wayans family. Like, the fact that he had to be the first, when you have to be the first at something, you have all the pressure on you to try to make something that will be forever remembered, and he did that. He did first of all to start off with the Michael Jackson impersonators on the scoreboards, and then he pops up on the stage and does his Dangerous Tour intro, but just standing there. Again, you have thousands of people in the stadium, and millions and millions watching at home, and he put on a performance that reminds you why he is the greatest performer of all time. To heal the world, to go into We Are the World and to heal the world. Just like, oh my God, tearjerker. Don't believe me, go watch my reaction to it. But yeah, everything about it was awesome. We did Billie Jean. The only reason why it's not higher for me is just, you could tell he was pressed on time and he had to figure out how to put all these songs together to try to make a compilation. And just, it didn't have the cohesiveness. And plus, it's the daytime. I think had this been at night and you can really see everything going on, oh my God, it's probably be even different. But yeah, I have it at number 8, only because he doesn't really get to really perform. He doesn't have live vocals, nothing like that. So it's really just him trying his best to perform in a stadium, live television, and he does the damn thing, but there's other performances where I think he does this better. Number 7, I have Will You Be There performance from the MTV 10th anniversary special. Michael's performance of Will You Be There, it had everything. You had the kids singing, everybody, the choir in the background, the set, him walking around, running around the set, and then the performance at the end with the beat breakdown. Probably one of the most underrated choreography dance routines of Michael. Again, it's like ballet. It's all these different things mixed into one. You have the globe, and they're sitting over the globe in the book, and then he's getting lifted up, and then you have the angel coming down, and it's just like, bro, again, it's a tearjerker. Like, what? It's poetic. It's oh my God, it's cinema. It's like everything, man. It's like, God. And low key, this is my favorite look of his. Like the hair down with the white undershirt with the white kind of like button up. Then you got the black pants with the gold belt. Like, bruh, yeah. So just everything about this performance. Will You Be There? Even prior to that, you have the black or white with Slash as well, which you can also implement into this performance as well. It's all one performance. This is Michael Jackson at his peak, at his prime. Like, just like, bruh, it was just poetic. Like, I don't know how to explain this. Like, Will You Be There live? Like, it was like poetic, man. It's like majestic. Oh my God. Now, I know this one's controversial. This is probably the only one that's probably going to be controversial because a lot of people have this as like top 3 all time. I understand it, but the way I break it down is if we're judging Michael against his peers, then yeah, it will be number 1. But when we're comparing Michael against Michael, this is like his first real solo performance, his first hit single as a solo artist for real. And in my mind, it's like, okay, if you take away the moonwalk, it's like it's just a very solid performance, right? But it's a very solid performance. Now, implementing moonwalk is legendary and like it lives forever. But if I'm comparing Michael to Michael, it would be unfair to say, hey, you remember the first live, like real solo live performance you ever done? That's your best work. That wouldn't even make sense if you really think about it. That's like saying Michael's first solo record he ever performed or ever recorded is his best work. It's like, no, he evolved. In this next top 5, I'm going to show you how he evolved. But still, it's still one of the greatest performances of all time. It literally broke television, it broke media, it broke everything. Like, even the fit from the glove, the debut of the glove to the shiny, shimmering shirt and jacket and the socks, like the loafers, like everything. Even the Jerry, like everything. It's legendary. And again, I'm only giving pushback because I know this is probably going to be controversial because it's not in my top 5. But only because Michael has been so great that I have other performances above this one. But still, it's a legendary, groundbreaking performance for Michael. If he does not do this performance, you could easily say he might not be at the heights he became. This one performance is like, okay, Michael's here now, and he's here to stay. I had to put Michael Jackson's performance, 1996, History Tour, Earth Song. I had to put this number 5 in the top 5. This was a stage play. Like, this performance gives you all the emotion from him originally just coming out, performing, then going on to the high riser, then going across the front row and the people on the floor. And then him damn near doing pull-ups on the lift thing. And then him coming back down, then having the tank come in, and then having the children and everybody come in. And the soldier raising the gun at him, and Michael lowering it, crying, the soldier's crying, the kid crying. Like, come on, bro, what are we doing? This was a stage play, like a for real scene. It was a stage play, man. That's giving a message, and how can you not feel something from that? Like, this has to be in the top 5 performances of all time if we're performing it live, man. This raw emotion. This is all just raw emotion. Had to be top 5. Earth Song live, 1996. What more can you say? Number 4 has to be, in my opinion, his greatest performance of Billie Jean was his performance live from History Tour 1997 in Munich. He just, to me, it had everything from the breakdancing to the band, like everything, the spot, like everything about the performance was perfect. Perfect. To me, this is the most perfect performance of Billie Jean. right? He performs a song, then he does the dance breakdown. And again, this is, I think, him at like 39. And he's the best he's ever been. Yeah, this is like, it's all like, it's like an illusion. Like it grabs you in. Like just the way he was floating up on that stage, bro. Oh my God. Like, this has to be top 5. That's why I have it at number 4. Billie Jean. I was about to say Billie Dream. Billie Jean, 1997 from the History Tour. Man.
Coordinates 3.5 by Silas Foods, -2.
Come on, bro. Like, what we doing? What we doing? Man in the Mirror from the Dangerous Tour. Like, what? First of all, just the performance of Man in the Mirror itself is my favorite of his, because he looked like he was having an out-of-body experience when he was performing Man in the Mirror. And then you go from there, him falling on the floor, like he just laid out. Then he does the whole being a spaceman, being an astronaut, doing the jetpack, like that whole thing. I'm never gonna look into it. I don't want to know how he did it. It's all part of the magic of Michael. I don't want to know how he did it, but it's just like he went into a jetpack and he hovered across and flew across this stage over the crowd. Like, what are you talking about, bro? It's gotta be number 3. Man in the Mirror from the Dangerous Tour. I want to say this was 1992. It's like he flew over the crowd, bro. Like, what else are we talking about? Come on, let's dance.
Good. Let's dance.
Yeah, so Michael Jackson's VMA performance has to be number 2, 1995. MTV, no, not VMA. MTV, yeah, VMAs. I'm having a senior moment. 1995 VMAs. This is after all the controversy, everything that happened. And he decided to show people, oh, I'm really him still. The whole compilation, to me, he did better than what he did at Super Bowl. But start off with Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, just a silhouette of him walking out, and then him doing just all his greatest hits, going into Billie Jean, and Slash going crazy, just part of Slash just doing his own thing. Michael like, what's he doing? Get him out of there! And just like, it's so funny, because Michael was pissed at Slash for not getting off the stage in time. But he still does Billie Jean. Still one of my favorite performances of him doing Billie Jean as well. And then go into Dangerous. I think the first time he ever performed Dangerous live on television. It's just that whole Dangerous sequence, and it's like a evolve almost Smooth Criminal. Again, it's a play. It's like you're watching a movie live on stage, with him being in a suit and the guy in front of him, and then he gets shot, and then he falls down, and then the choreography, I think it's probably his toughest choreography, I would think. It's his dangerous choreography. And then the spotlight and doing the whole Western do-do-do. It's like, what? And then he still wasn't done. And then I believe he did You Are Not Alone after that. It's like, what? This man is not real, bro. This performance was unreal. You feel me? Like, oh my God, yeah. VMA's 1995 performance from Michael had to be at number 2. Just unreal. Now, for my number 1. What I believe is Michael Jackson's greatest performance ever live. Let's get it. Make that in the mirror.
Black man gotta make a change. The white man gotta make a change. Black man gotta make a change. Make that change. Gotta change. Change.
Shimona. So this is my number 1 favorite Michael Jackson performance live, for a few reasons. One, this is go from the beginning to the end. He starts off with the whole silhouette of the, I don't even know what you call it, the screen. First time I ever saw that. Again, innovation. He starts off with the screen thing, going into The Way You Make Me Feel. Do-do-do, do-do. He does that for the first time ever, right? Then he goes into that, into doing The Way You Make Me Feel, and just the almost like an acapella version of it. And he's doing all these things that, like, just, I don't know. Then the beat drops. Then he does that. Then he goes into the sequence of like Broadway of the dance performance. That's just part 1. Then he goes into Man in the Mirror, brings the choir in, then says, after backtrack, give me my vocals live. And it's so, you can hear the power in his voice. He does the greatest spin. I dare anybody to find a greater spin than what Michael did during Man in the Mirror here. The spins he did for Man in the Mirror here, where he falls to his knees. Talk about Meg Thee Stallion knees. No, Michael Jackson knees, bro. The spins he does was almost like, again, an out-of-body experience. And you just feel the ad-libs. The black man got to make a change. The white man got to make the change. Like, we got to make a change, right? The passion, the feeling, like the vibrato, the cha, like just, oh my God, like it just reaches you to your soul. It pierces through your soul. I don't think there's a better performance of him from top to bottom live than this right here. He didn't need all the pyrotechnics, a little bit of smoke, a little bit of lighting, but it's really just all him, pure, talented him right here. So to me, this is his greatest performance, and this, you know what, he proved why he deserved all the Grammys that he should have got here at the Grammys that he didn't get, because the people in charge were being a bunch of biatches. But yeah, those are my top 10 Michael Jackson performances live of all time. Outside of Billie Jean, I don't know what else will be controversial here. I think I pretty much nailed it in my opinion. But let me know what you think. How do you feel about my top 10 list, and what will you change? How would you rearrange it? Did I forget some performances? Did your top 3 or top 5 or top 10 look completely different from mine? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, share all the things are the things. Ain't gotta go home. Do gotta get it stepping. Peace.
And I'll go